So we're here at the gates of Grancel. So let's head on in, see what awaits us. Seems peaceful, believe it or not. Wow, this city's freaking huge! Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel's castle just past Grancel Castle's just past the main road. That's where the Queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh, you don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republic capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be staying in a hotel? I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh, cool. Grancel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Yeah, museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding. Though, I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me. Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now we should probably stop in at a local guild branch before we do anything else. At the local guild branch. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying hi. Yeah. Definitely not that easy. I really shouldn't be buying this food, because I'm gonna need it to buy equipment. However, I don't care. I already know that recipe. We have that food, and we have that food, so we don't need to buy any of that. What about you, sir? Oh, Gaspard. I remember Gaspard. Fisherman's Guild. I remember the one guy talking about the... Anyways, let's go to the Bracer Guild. May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right, we can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna. Wow, fancy meeting you here. Oh, yes, and we met once during the whole Sky Bandit incident. I don't remember Grant. This portrait looks familiar. I don't remember him, though. Sky Bandits. I would have been all the way back in Chapter 1. You were the rookies with Sherazard, right? Oh, long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel? I'll feel that one. They have to hurry or else they'll be late. Oops, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later. We've got to get going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. I think they're participating in the Colosseum thing. It must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. But you were talking about something when we came in? What was it? What? Was that what I think it was? Indeed so. They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa. Whoa. Sorry. I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch, and I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. I'm Elman, with the Grancel branch. Miss Kilika got in touch with me and informed me that you two would be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yeah. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, I am ever in his debt. It is true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Roland to Zace, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counter-terrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I had hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Eh? I'll just tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zace. Estelle and Joshua explained what they learned in Leyston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. What's wrong? Nothing. It's all just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army. And the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true. Talk with Kilika at the Zace branch and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man with this city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time, and the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What, really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that this letter would just get crumpled up. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has a strong hold on the Grancel Castle as he did on Leyston Fortress. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in like we did at Leyston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might be able to get some useful info out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it would be a good idea to keep the whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the Royal Castle is just off the main street directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Elman. We'll let you know if we find anything. There are no requests. So we have an orbital factory here. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, come on. Those are so expensive. Like, can't afford that. I would like to get some action 3s, because speed plus 30 is pretty massive. EB cut 3, that's pretty huge too. I wouldn't mind getting one of those on Estelle. actually really like one of those on Estelle. Because I think she's got, what, EP2? Okay, let's make one of these. Screw it. I don't care. I don't care that we just burned all of our Sepith on it. Oh, we had an EP3 on her. What are we going to lose by giving her the EP Cut 3? We still have Revive and Curia. But if we give her EP Cut 2... I think we're still okay, in good shape. I just feel like the mute isn't all that useful. I'd rather have like defense on her. That, yeah. Okay. We might... I don't know. We might grind out some Sepith at some point, but if I do that, I won't... we'll just... I won't record that. We'll just skip that. But I might grind out some stuff. Where is there the shop? Probably in one of the Easter blocks or something. Want to see any new equipment? Maybe here? Department store? No, you're just food. Oh, liberal news. We'll buy one of those. Why not? Oh, a lot of accessories here. Okay, so this isn't the armor or the weapons place. Let's go to the north block, I guess. I think that's where the castle is. No. I don't have one of these. Special ice cream. Blue, I think, is a hotel. Yep. And it's probably in the west block then, the armory. Why are you rushing around? Come here! Come here, buddy! Come here! Stop, 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 stop. Gotcha! I hate being delivery boy here. The thing is, it's not worth grinding at the moment because we have, what, Estelle and Joshua at the moment? If we had all of our party members, maybe. It's the coffee house. Where the heck do I buy it? It's Purple Armor Shop? I don't think so. I think Purple was a church. So where is the... Where do I buy weapons? I want weapons. Is it this place here and I just completely disregarded it? Arms and guard. Oh my god, I'm completely blind. Okay, what do we got here? Okay, let's buy a battle staff. Shield coat is pretty good. So are these boots. We don't have enough money for everything though. So we'll buy one of these. We'll buy one of these. And we'll buy nothing else to equip this stuff. Now we'll go and sell all this extra stuff, which should give us enough to buy at least something. Keep that one. Oops. There we go. Okay, now let's buy 2 shield coats. Oh no, those are really expensive. And we'll buy 2 composites. We'll buy 1 shield coat. Oh, they're really good. Okay, equip on Joshua. The thing is, Joshua's really hurting for defense, and I know why, but it was my choice because of my orbment choice on him, right? So I should get him a defense 3 to at least boost his defense a slight amount, and I wouldn't mind getting him an action 3 and a cast 3 as well, but we work with what we've got at the moment. Okay. I was gonna get rid of Seal and give her the prevent mute. That way she can't be silenced. Okay. Alright, let's head on over to the castle, see what we can find. What we can find out. That's a pretty big castle. Wow, so that's Grancel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. Well, steel your nerves and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation and checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle? Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will be open again, probably. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Huh? Her Majesty is ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen, how could they just run traitor like that? Turn traitor. Never did like those damn elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz has always been so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty has taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs with running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper. How's that work? Literally, on paper. I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit, I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say? Well, what's that? Oops, speak of the devil. The devil being the princess? Oh, it's that guy. Ugh, really? Bah. I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Excellency, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days you have been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming excessively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as to no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip! I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want whenever I want. Bah, time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the Grand Arena. He didn't even look at us. By any chance was that... We know, don't even say it. That was His Excellency the Duke acting proxy for Her Majesty. Well, suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much. He has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of a playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. I knew it. They're pushing harder into the core of the kingdom than I'd expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Gransel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the royal city after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah. If nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the east block. So back to the main road, then east. Alright. So we'll take a break here, and next time we'll head over to the arena and see what more information we can find out. But I'm pretty sure the princess is Chloe. Pretty sure. But I could be completely wrong. Anyways, till next time, thanks for watching.